2003.
Right, you saw the thumbnail, you read the title, you know what this is. NASCAR Thunder 2003 review. Now if I have to deepen my voice in the video, that's because YouTube thinks that I'm a kid, even though I'm above the age of whatever it says. I'm 13, so I don't really know why YouTube does that anymore. But yeah, if I have to deepen my voice and it sounds stupid, that's why, okay? So, back in 2019, I started to have an interest in NASCAR. The first game I ever got was NASCAR Heat Mobile, but that doesn't really count. I don't count that as an actual NASCAR game. That's more of just a crappy 704 game. I wasn't even produced by 704. That doesn't matter. What does matter is this game, NASCAR Thunder 2003. I got it in around May of 2019. First NASCAR console game I got. It was on the GameCube. It wasn't on the PlayStation or something. I had a Wii. We had backwards compatibility with the GameCube, and NASCAR Thunder 2003. So this is going to be a kamikaze game style review, but not really. It's going to go by different levels. The first one is gameplay for obvious reasons. Second one is sound. Third one is graphics. Fourth one is physics. Fifth one is soundtrack, and the sixth one is replayability. Now I know I'm basically copying kamikaze games, but it's like he didn't do a review on the game. Not that many people have done a review on this game. This is like the silent game. Nobody really talks about this game, even though, in my opinion, it looks better than Thunder 2004. That's a hot take, but I think it looks better. It's just a lot more bright and vibrant. But yeah, so first of all, gameplay. Gameplay is very okay. I don't really know. It's your average EA Sports game. It's pretty similar to Thunder 2002. It's a little bit more complicated than Thunder 2002, and it's a little less complicated in certain areas than Thunder 2004. It's just kind of in the middle of those two games. This is more of a physics thing, but the cars kind of drive weird. If you brake, they slide a lot. It's a lot of sliding and kind of weird stuff. But that's a custom to EA Sports. It's not a bad thing. I just think that it's kind of weird. Another thing I don't like is that if you run out of fuel and you go into pit lane, you get DNF from the race, which I still to this day never understand that. If I run out of fuel during the pace laps, it still lets me take a pit stop. Why is that a feature? I'm not sure if they fixed that in Thunder 2004. I hope they did. I haven't played Thunder 2004. I have seen gameplay of it, but I haven't played the actual game. I don't know if they fixed that. But yeah, I'm assuming they did. Overall, I give gameplay 7 out of 10. Next up is sound. The sound. Now, the cars sound very rumbly in this game. Alright, very echoey. If you run like a qualifying lap at Daytona, it's very just echoey, and it's I like the sound of when you're in cockpit view. It sounds very nice, the car. It gives you that real NASCAR feel. Alright, it doesn't have all the weird sputtering sounds like some of the new NASCAR games do, which I like that. If you get close to a wall, it does have wall reverb, which is kind of hard to notice, but I did notice that. The brakes in this game are horrendous though. It feels like my car is made out of rust the way my brakes sound. I mean, listen to this. That's a lap at New Hampshire. When you see cars racing on that in New Hampshire, you don't hear no, you don't hear that. Why is it like that? Why are the brakes so loud? And the spotter is basically, it's just the EA Sports spotter. It's always the same. If you go backwards, some stupid stuff. Yeah, I give sound a 6.5 out of 10. Next up is physics. The physics in this game are not the greatest, especially not in the EA Sports games. They aren't that good. But compared to some of the later titles, the physics are okay. If you hit a car, they just fly in the air. For no reason, I don't know what these cars are made of. It's like the cars are on a trampoline. Every time you hit them, they just bump 5 feet into the air. This is more of a gameplay thing, but the AI, they're very stupid. Really stupid. They're either too smart or too stupid. Sometimes they'll get a caution. It'll be from some jackass on the inside line hitting a slow car. and causing the worst crash in NASCAR history. And then you'll have the most authentic blocking experience at Daytona. These AI really want to try so bad just to get 42nd place. Like, they will do anything. If it means cutting the inside of the track, they'll come up across the curb at Pocono and crash into the wall. That has happened to me on multiple occasions in career mode. That's why I never try to block an AI. I just let them go. Because unless I hit them, they're just gonna go and send it into turn 1. In my opinion, the worst track in this game is definitely Martinsville. You have to brake you essentially have to brake 100% through the entire corner just to get your car straightened out. And the John Andretti challenge, I'm not even sure if anyone has beaten that challenge. It might actually just be the hardest challenge to beat. I don't know who has beaten that challenge. Someone says they wall ride it in the game. You can't wall ride in this game. Your car is you're gonna DNF if you wall ride. The walls are not smooth at all. If you wall ride, your car is going to crash. I do like the physics aspect where if you run over a piece of debris, your tires get worn. I like that. Maybe other people don't, but I like that. If it's for simulation or something like that, I like that. Overall, I give physics a 5.5 out of 10. Next up is soundtrack. The soundtrack in this game is very small. There's like 4 songs. In my opinion, the best song in the game is Magic Carpet Ride, but that's like by default because there's only 4 songs. But if you want to make it fair, I guess basically every song in this game is really good. So for soundtrack, I give it an 8 out of 10. It's just a pretty good soundtrack. Final System is a grade R. Now, in my opinion, of all the NASCAR and racing games I know, this is the most replayable game. I've been playing the game for 2 weeks, and I'm already 4 years into my career mode. In NASCAR 21, you would probably have to pay me $1 million just to get me to do 1 season in that game. But the races in this game fly by fast, especially if you're just doing like 5% races. So yeah, replayability is 100% a 10 out of 10. So the overall score is... I forgot graphics, but yeah, the graphics are pretty good. I think they look way better than 2004. Well, actually, no, not the graphics, the lighting. The lighting in 2003 is way better than 2004. For 2004, it always just looks so dark and, like, I don't want to say that. It looks really emo and just, I don't know. It looks like it's always super cloudy and rainy. Meanwhile, like, NASCAR Thunder 2003, it's just more bright, more vibrant. That's why I like it. Yeah, I'll give the graphics an 8 out of 10. That gives NASCAR Thunder 2003 a rating of 7.5. If you're looking for a pretty decent NASCAR game, then this is it. So yeah, that's the end of the review. Tiki Talkie, signing out.